Hello everybody, I go by LeopardSamurai, and welcome to my stream of Pokémon LeafGreen. It is time for a trip down memory lane. This is a remake of Pokémon Red and Blue, which takes place during Generation 3 of Pokémon, the generation that introduced the Horn region, and Ruby and Sapphire. And recently, this and Fire Red was released on the Nintendo Switch eShop in commemoration of Pokemon's 30th anniversary. That's right, 30th. Pokemon has gone this long, and it's so awesome to see the Pokemon series go strong to this day. I love Pokemon, and I'm excited to do a Pokemon playthrough again here on Twitch. The last time I played a Pokemon game, it was Pokemon Shield a few years ago. And now we're gonna do things old school. Are you all ready? I sure am. Now when you open the game, it'll show you the buttons and how they function. And then we get this. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Push the A button and let your adventure begin! Hello there! Glad to meet you! Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Are you a boy or you're a girl? Ah, the important question. What am I? Well, obviously I'm a boy. And yeah, I'm gonna pick the boy. Let's begin with your name. What is it? Now, I thought about it, and I don't want to go as myself. I want to go through this journey as a character. Okay, I got an idea. Yeah, well, let's go with Casey. This is gonna be the journey. This is gonna be Casey's journey. Right, so your name is Casey? Yes. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name now? Red Ash Kene Ogeki. Let's give you a different name. Our rival's name is gonna be Aiden. Was it Aiden? Yes. That's right, I remember now. His name is Aiden. Casey! Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon await. Let's go! And here we are, our bedroom. Casey played with the NES. Okay, it's time to go. Just playing a video game before we set off. Now, the first thing we definitely want to do while we're here is withdraw all this potion. Now, down the stairs we go, and here is our mother. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak, next door, was looking for you. There's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking on railroad tracks. I better go too. That sounds dangerous. Are you planning to give Pokemon nicknames? Yes, I am. Only for the Pokemon I plan to use for long term. Is that right? Oh, look! Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. Signs are useful, aren't they? They sure are. Signs are very helpful, especially in an old game like this. Technology is incredible! You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. Pretty cool. Here is Professor Oak's lab. What, it's only Casey? Gramps isn't around. Oh, where could he be? Maybe up here? Hey, wait! Don't go out there! It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Aiden? Let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait here. Just wait. Here, Casey. There are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Aiden. You can have one too. Alright, our first important choice in the game. Which Pokemon will be your starter? We have Bulbasaur, the grass poison type Pokemon. We have Squirtle, the water type Pokemon. And we have Charmander, the fire type Pokemon. Now, if you're one of those Pokemon trainers that like to go for a specific nature for your starter, save your game here, and then take your pick. Now, I'm actually playing through Fire Red on my own while streaming this, and I started with Squirtle. So, I'm not gonna go with Squirtle. And I thought about using Bulbasaur, but I actually used a Bulbasaur long-term on my Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu playthrough. It's on my YouTube channel if you haven't seen it yet, so I'm not going to pick Bulbasaur. Which means, Charmander is going to be my starter for this journey. Or Casey's starter for this journey. This Pokemon's quite energetic. Do you want to give a nickname to this Charmander? Nah. I'll take this one then. Aiden received the Squirtle from Professor Oak. My Pokemon looks a lot tougher than yours. Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay, what's your nature? Quirky nature. I believe that's neutral. I really should keep a list of the nature graph on hand so I can look this up. Look up the natures of each Pokemon. Quirky is a neutral nature, so I'll take this Charmander. I'll accept neutral natures or natures that benefit a Pokemon the best. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can battle it. With that on your side, you should be able to reach the next town. Well, this means the female protagonist will get that Bulbasaur. Well, on our way out... Wait, Casey, let's check out our Pokemon! Come on, I'll take you on! Rival Aiden would like to battle. Go, Charmander! Oh, for Pete's sake, so pussy as always. Casey, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see it for yourself. Alright, so our first Pokemon battle. It's pretty straightforward. Just mass the attack until either they knock out or you get knocked out. This kind of fight is pretty out of your hands. Because your rival's Pokemon might have better attack than you, or a critical hit might decide who wins and loses. Fortunately for me, it was simple and straightforward. For winning the battle, we got a level up. Charmander's stats grew. No new move, but that's okay. What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon! Excellent! If you win, you earn prize money, and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon stronger. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Casey, Gramps, smell you later! Casey, raise your young Pokemon by making a battle. It has to battle for it to grow. Yes, sir. Let's see, do you all say anything new? Nope. Alright. Now that we have our Pokemon on hand, we could go out into the world. Let me talk to Mother first. So heal your Pokemon whenever you need it. Take care now. And next door is Gary's sister. Casey, I heard you had a battle against Aiden. I wish I'd seen that. I love that her name is Daisy, because I have a cat named Daisy. It's a funny coincidence. Alright, here we are, our first route out into the big blue yonder. I highly recommend starting out by talking to this guy, because you get a free potion. Here is the tall grass. When you walk through, sometimes you get a random encounter. For example, we encountered this Pidgey. Your basic, normal flying type Pokemon. Now, I want to fight everything I see so Charmander can get some XP and some effort values from the wild Pokemon. Now, while I go through here, I wanna put this out there right now. This is not a challenge run. This is not a Nuzlocke. This is not a game full of mods. This is not a randomizer. This is just a simple, casual, cozy Pokemon journey that I want to have fun with and share the journey with all of you. And I also want to tell a story. One kid's journey to make friends with Pokemon and become the champion. Because I like doing that lately. I have friends who I write stories with, and we sometimes like doing these Pokemon RPs. So, I like coming up with new trainers when I play a new Pokemon journey, give them a personality, a Pokemon team, and then just write some stories about them. That's my angle for this Pokemon journey. Anyways, here we are, our first city, Viridian City. Now this building right here is the Pokemon Center. Right here, we talk to Nusoi and we heal our Pokemon. You're gonna see me run to the Pokemon Center quite often. This is an old Pokemon game. You do not have the modern perks of picking up littered items all over the place, getting free potions, healing items, Pokeballs, whatever. You do not have random checkpoints with NPCs that heal your Pokemon. You don't have an XP share that gives all Pokemon experience. None of that. This is old school Pokemon. And I still find some enjoyment in it. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Sure, I'll be the delivery boy. Okay, thanks. Please say hi to Professor Oak for me, too. Honestly, it feels kind of weird controlling this game with my Pro Controller. I'd use my Joy-Cons, but the control stick drift might affect my gameplay. Those Pokeballs I can waste! You have Pokemon, don't you? It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. Yeah, I love it. Old school Pokemon, we live and die by our effort. That's one way to put it. Alright, back at Route 1, we'll take a shortcut back to Pallet Town so we can deliver the goods to Professor Oak. Oh shoot, Chad, I might need a reminder every once in a while to update the layout whenever my Pokemon team members appear. There we go. Our first Pokemon, Charmander. Anyways, back inside the lab, let's talk to Professor Oak. Oh, Casey, how is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you. Gramps! I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk, there was my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Casey and Aiden, take these with you. We got the Pokédex. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. We got 5 Pokeballs! When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide of all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So, I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map for my sister. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Casey. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Oh, you stinker. Pokemon around the world wait for you, Casey. And I'm excited to meet them all. Now, contrary to what Aiden said, Grandma asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Daisy will give you the town map if you talk to her at this point. Thank you. Mom doesn't have anything new to say, so we're back on the road to Viridian City. Here's some more Pokemon for us to battle. This level 4 Pidgey should give us some good XP. Yeah, back in my day, your starter Pokemon doesn't start with a move that's the same type as the Pokemon. So Charmander doesn't get Ember at level 5. Let's go back and heal. And now I'll save my game. You want to be a compulsive saver in this game. There's no autosave. If you make a mistake, or you miss out on a shiny... No, wait. If you make a mistake, and you reset thinking you'll just go back to the last time you autosaved, well, good luck getting back an hour of progress. Now, I have 3,000 Pokédolls on hand, and I want to spend it on more Pokeballs. And I also want to buy some antidotes. I highly recommend doing this. It heals poison. And I guess I'll say this now. Prepare to get poisoned a lot during early game. I'm gonna talk to some more people in town, just in case they have some items to give me. Let's see, up here... I go sobbing in Pewter City occasionally. I have to take the winding trail of Viridian Forest where I go. Oh, I should have sold this. If you try to leave Viridian City, that old man there will block you. And his excuse is, oh, I need my coffee. But after delivering the parcel to Oak, he will get his coffee and let you through. Now around here is a potion behind the street. I highly recommend getting that too. You know what? I think I want to talk to the old man real quick. Well now, I've had my coffee and that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokédex. Well, let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokédex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I suppose I had better show you then. Yeah, this is our tutorial on catching Pokemon. What the old man doesn't show you is that you want to weaken the Pokemon first. Get their XP in the yellow or red, That'll make it easier to catch the Pokemon with a Pokeball. There, now tell me, that was educational, was it not? And here, take this too. Obtain the Teachy TV. I used to read that as Techie TV. If there's something you don't understand, what's that? It will teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. Thank you. You know what, for the sake of demonstration, let's check this item out. The old man is just that goaded. Hi Brad, thanks for coming to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So, the TV can teach you how to battle, about status problems, time matchups, and how to catch Pokemon if for some reason you need a refresher. Let's watch the time matchup segment. Hey all you trainers out there! Hello trainers! Come on, let me hear you! Hello trainers! It's me, the Pokedude! Does everyone know about time matchups? Pokemon and their moves all belong to certain types. For example, there are such types as grass and water. You need to consider the type of the move used to attack, and the type of the Pokemon that is hit by that attack. Depending on how those two types match up, the damage can change. You see, it depends on whether the time matchup is good or bad. If you don't know how matchups work, battles will be tough. So, let me demonstrate exactly what I mean. Alrighty, here goes! Keep your eyes glued to the Super Pokedude show! Here's an artist, and the Pokedude sends out a Poliwag. Unfortunately, this was a bad choice, because water-type attacks are not very effective against grass types. Not very effective moves only inflict half the usual damage. And as you can see here... Uh-oh, this is not good! The Absorb attack you just saw is a Grass-type move. Poliwag is a Water-type Pokemon, so Absorb becomes super effective, doubling the damage. It's not going to be easy to win with this matchup. Let's try shifting Pokemon! Ooh, Butterfree! Unconventional! Actually, not very unconventional. Shifting Pokemon in and out uses up one turn. Now it's the opponent's turn. Well, look at that! Absorb is not very effective! Butterfree is a bug flying type Pokemon. Against this Pokemon, a grass type attack inflicts only half the usual damage on a bug type Pokemon. And it also causes only half the damage on a flying type Pokemon. Therefore, Butterfree, being a bug flying type, only takes 1/4 of the usual damage. Honest is a grass poison type Pokemon. A flying or psychic type attack is super effective against it. Okay, here we go! The battle is just going to continue. What you also need to know is that while Dual-type Pokemon are very versatile, well, they also suffer from 4 times... Let me reword that. Yeah, we won! Dual-type Pokemon can also have 4 times the weakness of certain types, depending on their type. Is it possible to launch an attack that will inflict heavy damage? Does the opposing Pokemon pose a threat to your Pokemon? Is there any chance that it may have disastrously tough moves? Watch the type matchups to gain the upper hand. Alrighty, be seeing you. Oh, for the cool type Pokemon Pokedude, awesome type kids like you match up perfectly. Remember, a good deed a day brings happiness to stay. Remember those words, especially during these days. The end. That was quite charming. I never really watched those segments when I was younger. And the Pokedude is a cool dude. Alright, we're in a new route. And now that I have all these Pokeballs, it's time that I started catching Pokemon. So we're gonna hang out here, stay in place, and run around until we encounter these Pokemon. Here's a Rattata. The host also appears in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's cool. And there it is, our first Pokemon captured. Rattata, the mouse Pokemon. Bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick, it is a common sight in many places. Now you want to catch as many Pokemon as possible. And fill out that Pokedex. Because you'll get rewarded depending on how many Pokemon you've seen and captured. Oh wait, how many you've captured. Now, it might take a bit until I find all the new Pokemon to catch. Oh, by the way, there's another one, Spearow. It's a normal flying type like Pidgey. However, I honestly would call Spearow a better normal flying type Pokemon at this point. Because it has good attack and speed, and a good flying type attack. Heck. Spearow, the tiny bird Pokemon, eats bugs in grassy areas. It has to flap its short wings at high speed to stay airborne. Not gonna nickname you? Not going to update the bar yet? I'm only updating the bar for Pokemon that I'm using long term. Now, this might take a while for me to find the other Pokemon I can catch here. So, for anyone watching on YouTube, I'm gonna cut ahead to the point where I encounter this new Pokemon. Sadly, for all of you watching this live on YouTube, this is me looking for the new Pokemon in real time. Charmander levels up. There it is! Mankey, the fighting type Pokemon! Alright, let's see if we can catch it. Oh, Charmander Lunember, I just noticed. Whoa! And there, we got Mankey. The Pig Monkey Pokemon. Extremely quick to anger, it could be docile one moment, then thrashing away the next instant. Unless you give it a chestnut. Okay, I'm gonna go back and heal. Now, I will say this, Mankey is not gonna be with me long term, but I do want to keep Mankey around and use it for the battles ahead. For anyone familiar with the Kanto Pokemon games, you already know why. Here's a box. I'm gonna... Oh, not you. I'm gonna put the other two Pokemon away. I'm gonna save. Did I already talk to these people? I think I did. Actually, I caught all the Pokemon in that route. Instead, I want to go north. I'm gonna have Mankey in the lead so she can get some XP. Let me show you something real quick. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. Winning City Pokemon Gym. Now, that is something to keep in mind. This journey's beginning is gonna be pretty slow-paced. I don't have the running shoes yet, so I have to walk everywhere for now. On this route, we'll encounter some new Pokemon and Pidgey. I want to catch a Pidgey. There's Pidgey. Whoa, maybe I should spawn the Pokeball right now. Oh, I should have. Well, Mankey got knocked down. It's fine, catching Pokemon doesn't give you XP in this game anyway. There we go, got a cute little bird Pokemon Pidgey. Pidgey, the tiny bird Pokemon. Common sign in forests and woods. It flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. Now, normally I would keep a flying type Pokemon around, but for this journey, that's unnecessary. Wait, what am I doing? I need to heal. But I consider Pidgey to be a cute little bird that is really nice to keep for a pet. So I'm gonna bring this Pidgey with me so they can be like the mascot of our team. For now. Now then, I need to do some training. I want to get Mankey and Charmander to level 9. Because there is a particular battle we can do on this route before we head up to Viridian Forest. Cool, level 8. This is taking a while. You know what? Level 8 is good. Alright, I'm all trained up. Both of my Pokemon are level 8. And now I'm ready to take on the battle here in Route 22. So, right here. Make sure you're fully healed and you have a potion or two on hand. Because on this road, is where Aiden is, your rival. Hey, Casey! You're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? This is a casual, cozy journey, Minotaur. This is not any Nuzlocke challenge run. Alright, round 2 with our rival Aiden. He leads with a level 9 Pidgey, which is why I wanted both my Pokemon to be level 9, but I got impatient. We're gonna do this anyway. Burn? Alright, that was good. A lot of XP, and Charmander leveled up. And the next Pokemon I'll use is Squirtle. So let's swap out for Mankey. How much will Low Kick do? Not a lot. Scratch? A little better. Oh, gosh! I better heal up. I don't want Charmander fighting Squirtle. Six. I think I'm good. That was a high roll. We're good. There we go. I didn't need to be at level 9. We beat Aiden. Oh, you just lucked out. I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I had to figure out how to get past them. Use a quick drawing and get a move on. Well, we beat Aiden again. Cool. That honestly went so much smoother than my fight with Aiden, with my rival in Fire Red. And that's because I got thrown off by the level difference. I think I went up there with level 7 Pokemon? Anyways, we are good to continue our journey.